Hi guys, Creative Lori here. If you're new to my channel, I'm a home stager and my name is Lori. Welcome to everybody. Today I have a challenge coming from Lindsey from Dahmer Home and from Heidi Sonboul. And it is a DIY springtime floral arrangement. And so I have a lot of floral, greenery, you name it. Being a home stager, but sometimes I only have a limited amount because I retire some of it after it's been used so many times and it has like missing leaves or buds or whatever. And so because I'm craving green right now because I have spring fever so bad that I pulled out like all my grasses, you know, different palm grasses, seagrass, different seagrass than I use in a different DIY. Some greenish puce color orchids, and some Pottery Barn lime green hydrangea, which I love. And so these have been retired from my business because they might be missing like a leaf somewhere here and there, and like a couple buds have come off. And then I have this little free floral arrangement, which I do not like, but it was free from a home stager that I had purchased a lot of her things, and a lot of things came free with when I bought her whole lot. So there is another, but I didn't use any of this. I was just like, I am not liking any of this. I want greenery. And so I had this little urn that had some greenery that I had been pulling from little pieces here and there because I did not like this urn. And so I decided I just pulled the remainder of what was left on there and added a couple of rocks, like moss rocks to it. So let me show you what I did. All right, so the first thing that I did was I had some other things up here and I just kind of switched it out for springtime. You guys saw me haul this milk jug from the Goodwill, and I also hauled these mustard seeds plants. And then you guys saw me recently get this little galvanized bucket from the Dollar Tree. I got two actually. And so this little guy in here, the remainder of this plant, I pulled out of that urn and then just stuffed a bunch of newspaper because I was out of foam into the container. And I really like it because it shows a dark green, it shows the lime green, it shows this very beautiful, delicate, starts with like a darker to light green at the end, and it has like these little cute branches that have these little doodads at the end. I don't know if you could see that. So it has a bunch of those and some other leaves in here. And you know what's funny? I hated it in the other container, but I love it in this container. So it had also these beautiful little white, I don't know what these are called, and then some roses that are vanilla colored, and some, oh, I can't think of the name of these. They grow in tropical places like Florida, Mexico. Oh, they come in pink, hot pink and white. They're beautiful, and they come like a vine, into a vine. That's how they grow. Anyway, so I literally just plucked it in here. And I just added some newspaper, and then I did add a little moss rock to add like a little filler right there. And so then over here, all I did was literally add the mustard seed plants. Why I love these, by the way, is because the little leaves are very realistic, but I know you can't tell from what I'm showing you, but they almost look like hearts, and if they group together, they almost look like a clover, which you know I love clover. I don't know what it is about that, but it's so dainty. So I thought together it gives like a really nice farmhouse vibe, and that's what I'm looking for in this particular area. I can't go full farmhouse because my furnishings, my own furnishings, I don't want to get rid of right now, like my sofa and love seat and chair, because my animals have been on it and it's a perfect use of what I have, and I don't want to get rid of them. But I can add accents of like neutrals and, I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Anyways, but you get what I'm saying. I want to keep what I have for as long as I can. And I really like, I just add accents of like the metal tin wall art, which was from Hobby Lobby. That's from Goodwill, but originally it was from Walmart. It's like a galvanized milk jug that has like a spigot on the other side for, I guess, drinks. And then that was from the Dollar Tree. The moss rocks down here, also from the Dollar Tree. So I really love it. I'm craving the greens and lime greens right now. So I love how this turned out. And then I took it a step further. So you guys saw my last DIY where I had done the floral hanging buckets. These two were also from the Dollar Tree. They're galvanized with some jute string. And I originally had the ferns in them because I just really... I'm craving the green. So I added some other florals that I got for free. I just shopped my house. A mum, and then another stem of like some, I don't know if they're peonies or supposed to be roses. I think they're supposed to be peonies though, because they got the ruffled edge. And then I put it over here as well. Let me show you. Oh, it's not looking as cute as it is. There we go. And so now I've got each one flanking each side of my mirror, which I love browns and greens together. Brown, green, cream, and bronze all look great together. So this is what the top of my mantle looks like for now. Now guys, I know I have said I'm going to be painting my mantle and redoing my mantle. My dad and I, he was just here for a visit. He lives in another state, but we're going to tackle that because I'm so sick of my mantle. I've lived in this house for almost 14 years and it was brand new when I bought it. So it's not new, but I've kept it looking as nice as possible that I possibly can with tenants and everything. So it's still like that newer looking vibe. It's not a cute, quaint, 1940s farmhouse by any means. So it's got its issues. Like I don't like my, the tile surround, but that brings me to the bottom of my fireplace. So this is another part of the DIY. So I have another galvanized floral bucket. It's tapered and it kind of goes in at the bottom. Also got that at Goodwill by the pound, where they weigh things by the pound. I think it was $1.50, but I'll have to go back, or you guys can go back to look at my Goodwill haul. I'll link it down below. And I literally just tied the burlap ribbon around the bottom and then hot glued it a bit to hold it. And so this season, it seems like fern is all of the rage. And because I have some fern up here, I wanted to bring it down here as well. So I have some lime green grasses that I used back here. There's 2 stems of it. And then I have... in fact, let me lift it up a bit. There we go. And then I have 3, I don't know what those flowers are called. They're not delphiniums. They're something else. But, so I put 3 of those in there, and they're pretty lifelike. Their actual leaves are very nice. You can bend them, and they feel rubbery, and they look really nice. So I put those in there, and of course I stuffed the base with some newspaper, and then I put some fern fronds in there. So I just took them out of a planter that I had for staging, and I just stuffed them in there because ferns are all the rage. So which I'm happy about. So I put that at my fireplace in the corner. I might be moving it. I'm not sure, but right now I'm loving this. So I'll show you all how the whole thing kind of looks. So that's my fireplace right now. It's kind of hard to see because I can't turn my camera, but I think it looks really pretty. The cream carrying, you know, the 3 creams, and then the grasses and the fern. And then over here, this whole vignette is all about the galvanized metal and the greens as well, with a little bit of cream. So one more thing I'll show you guys as far as like a farmhouse vibe that you can get for really cheap. All right, guys, you guys saw me haul that bicycle clock, which was I think $5.19, and it works. It keeps great time. It's wrought iron, but I paired it with I kind of put off to the side this little glass piece with the white edging. It was probably a topper to a jewelry case, which I also got from the Goodwill by the pound. But the floral arrangement that I'm talking about is right here. You guys have probably seen that milk glass that I got. It's not even like a real milk glass. It's from today, you know, but I have glued some burlap around the base. I can't tell you how many times I've used this thing. And then I just put some nicer hydrangeas in there that are also kind of a vanilla colored to match the granite. I have decided to keep this piece actually and put it in my office, but until I can get it up there, I'm keeping it down here for now. So the greenery and the vanilla against the burlap is really beautiful, and all I did was hot glue the burlap around the bottle. And you guys, you can get these bottles from, there's some orange juices that you can purchase that have that bottle to it and just recycle them. And I think that's basically what this is. So, but you can go to the dollar store and get the milk glass. They have like these cool looking milk glasses. They have shorter ones and taller ones now. And then pair it with their hydrangeas. Now these hydrangeas were, I'm not exactly sure where they're from. I think they were from either Hobby Lobby or Michael's. They were free for me from that home stager. And then I just paired it with my little 99-cent rabbit that has that Mexican pottery look to it over a cloche. And then that moss ball that I also got from Goodwill. And that's it, guys. That's how you can achieve like a farmhouse floral arrangement. Honestly, it's 2 stems, milk glass with some burlap around it. So burlap is natural, and then if you pick like white or a vanilla color, that's going to help like match the burlap. And then the greenery with brown stems. Try to pick, you know, something with like a brown stem, and that really looks nice. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little mini tour of a floral arrangement that I have going on right now at my house. Thank you to Heidi and Lindsey. Go check out their channels. They have really great channels as well. And if you would like to see more of this type of thing, I will be posting a ton of spring DIYs because I'm crazy about spring. And I just haven't had time because I had to work all weekend. But guys, I love talking to you. Leave me a comment. Please share my videos and like and subscribe. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, on a side note, I just had to say I'm really loving this look. It's like it reminds me with all the different like hanging containers and then the bigger floral container. It kind of reminds me of like a Parisian little floral market, which I love. So that doesn't mean I'll be keeping everything here together and off to the side where I showed you the other niche, because I don't want it to look too crowded. But for this area, I'm loving it. And it might stay like this, and I might change the area off to that side a little bit so it doesn't look overly cluttered. But guys, send me messages. I love to hear from you, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.